Your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. Beauty is not in the face. Beauty is a light in the heart. The smallest act of kindness is worth more than the grandest intention. In one drop of water are found all the secrets of all the oceans. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Tenderness and kindness are not signs of weakness and despair, but manifestations of strength and resolution. To be able to look back upon one's life in satisfaction is to live twice. Let there be spaces in your togetherness. We are all like the bright moon. We still have our darker side. Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls. The most massive characters are seared with scars. I have learned silence from a talkative, toleration from the intolerant, and kindness from the unkind. The teacher who is indeed wise does not bid you to enter the house of his wisdom, but rather leads you to the threshold of your mind. You give but little when you give off your possessions. It is when you give of yourself that you truly give. Life without love is like a tree without blossoms or fruit. To be able to see the miraculous in the ordinary is the greatest gift of all. You are the bows from which your children as living arrows are sent forth. Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. The deeper that sorrow craves into your being, the more joy you can contain. Generosity is giving more than you can, and pride is taking less than you need. Work is love made visible. A little knowledge that acts is worth infinitely more than the much knowledge that is idle. You may forget with whom you laughed, but you will never forget with whom you wept. Trust in dreams, for in them is hidden the gate to eternity. Sadness is but a wall between two gardens. Yesterday is but today's memory, and tomorrow is today's dream. Friendship is always a sweet responsibility, never an opportunity. Progress lies not in enhancing what is, but in advancing toward what will be. Your friend is your needs answered. And forget not that the earth delights to feel your bare feet, and the winds long to play with your hair. Love knows not its own depth until the hour of separation. Let your heart guide you. It whispers, so listen closely. In the sweetness of friendship, let there be laughter, for in the dew of little things the heart finds its morning and is refreshed. The timeless beauty of nature will forever speak to the depths of your soul. Life is a journey, and if you fall in love with the journey, you will be in love forever. And think not you can direct the course of love, for love, if it finds you worthy, directs your course. For what is prayer but the expansion of yourself into the living ether? Love and doubt have never been on speaking terms. Faith is an oasis in the heart, which will never be reached by the caravan of thinking. The appearance of things change according to the emotions, and thus we see magic and beauty in them, while the magic and beauty are really in ourselves. The just is close to the people's heart, but the merciful is close to the heart of God. When love beckons to you, follow him, though his ways are hard and steep. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. Let there be no purpose in friendship, save the deepening of the spirit. Your living is determined not so much by what life brings you to. When you are sorrowful, look again in your heart, and you shall see that in truth you are weeping for that which has been your delight. The most pitiful among men is he who turns his dreams into silver and gold. We are all prisoners, but some of us are in cells with windows and some without.